check that out. It's my best yet. Alright, I got this guy here tacked in, and then from there I scribed out on a piece of metal this arc here. Cut these guys out. Fit right into there. We'll tack this guy on real quick, and then do our bead. Out here I got my spring. We had the shock disassembled, so I thought I might as well paint it. Did a coat of the self-etch. We let that cure overnight. And then I put on, right now, this is the high build. We're going to spray on some blue gloss protective enamel on top of that. I thought might as well copy my other Yamaha I have with the blue. So you can go ahead and spray it. We're going to go ahead and put on our high build primer real quick. Now that we got our high build primer on both of our chassis, we're going to go ahead and wet sand out all the blemishes and imperfections in the surface. We're going to go ahead and do that real quick, and then once it dries, we'll spray our base coat. Alright, I rolled the chassis out here. We wet sanded it all down, gave it time. It's pretty much dry now. So we're going to spray our black base coat on it real quick. Alright, we'll let the base coat dry now for about 24 hours. We're going to spray on our clear coat here. Alright, real quick, this 2X Rust-Oleum clear coat looked like crap. It's not good stuff. I won't recommend it. I sprayed on my subframe and it didn't look good, so I ended up going with a different brand. I went with Spray Max 2K Clear Glamour for the actual frame. Okay, subframe. Test it out, see how it looks, and then move on to the frame here. Alright, I got my triple clamp here. I got the bearings packed with grease, and I went and found myself. We have a piece of pipe lying around. I'm not sure how the copper is going to do, but we'll see. But just so happens it's the perfect size to fit around here. Actually pretty tight. And it sits right on the inner race, which is what we want. Let's see how this does. As you can see, it's sitting all the way down. Alright, so we got some new material. Our last material, the 6061, was too strong to bend. This stuff is still pretty hard. It's a 5051, but the thing about 6061 that I did not know before buying it is that it is prone to cracking when you bend it. So what we're going to do to help it bend, what we did first, we did this back piece. It was pretty hard. I had to kind of rig it up to give it more leverage. But I did not heat it up. So what we're gonna go do real quick is heat it up and then try to bend it, and hopefully that will help. Got a heat gun here. I'm gonna test this thing. It's like 289 degrees. We're at 421 degrees right now. There you go. That's a little bit. Alright, I got it as bent as I could in the press, and it wouldn't go anymore, so what I had to do is rig it up on the vise here, and I'm flipping it over, and then I'm clamping it down up here at the top, and then I just now swapped it over and did the bottom. So I'm trying to work it slowly top to bottom just so it doesn't warp in any weird way. It's probably not going to be perfect, but I think it will do. It's kind of the best I got right now, because the press there is not, or the brake is not strong enough to bend this. I think that's pretty good. The angle's not perfect, but I mean, as you screw it in, it should flatten out a bit. Alright, I'm running really low on storage for my camera, so I'm going to kind of cut this quick. But we got the battery kind of installed. It's not screwed in yet, but that should be pretty quick and easy. Just a few bolts in the back, a few bolts in the front. Besides that, this is all kind of just sitting in here, mostly to mock it up, so I know the space will generally be taken up. I mostly did that so that I could cut this guy out. It's a little mount for the what's called the controller here. They had it originally in the air box, but I was saying it's not really getting much airflow through there to cool it down. It's got this heat sink for a reason. So I thought I might make a mount here to put in place of the radiator. And also, that being said, when the plastics go on here, it'll actually have something to mount to keep it from just flapping around in the wind. So I'm gonna get this bolted up. I might make a little flange in the back two bolted in there. Maybe later on. For now, this is fine for testing. But yeah, we'll get it wired and then I think we'll be done. Bike build is finished as of now. You can see we put in this custom plate here to hold in our motor controller. We've got our battery plate installed. We got our new engine mounts or motor mounts in. Painted the spring, new paint, painted the whole frame, everything. She's looking pretty good. Yeah. So let's turn it on. Do some ride videos soon when we got some vacation stuff planned and whatnot, so it might be a while until you see that. But one of my friends got like a CRF 150R, we got a 250, so you can race this thing against the 150, see how it lines up. I think it'll absolutely smoke it, but we'll see. We can even race it against the 450. So stay tuned for that.